It is only in darkness that we realize the importance of light. With light, man wondered at the golden gleam, an enigma that empowered life on earth. It happened with a source like water. Life thrived, and nature too remained at its best. Imagine the promise that this vast and renewable source of energy holds out. As conventional sources of power are being stretched to meet the burgeoning demands, there is one public sector company which is at the forefront of harnessing a vast but virtually untapped reservoir of power, the hydroelectric power. Nhpc Limited. The company came into being in 1975. In the intervening years until today, Nhpc has gone from strength to strength and today has the capabilities to undertake all activities from concept to commissioning of hydroelectric projects. In a short span of just over 3 decades of existence, Nhpc has picked up plaudits and laurels all around for the way it operated and managed the hydropower scenario in the country. A Schedule A company of the Government of India, it is also an ISO 9001-2000 and ISO 14001-2004 certified company. The average capacity index is higher than the CERC stipulated index levels.
NHPC is a premier hydro company 100% owned by Government of India with the status of Mini Ratna Category 1. At present operating 13 hydropower stations with installed capacity of 5,175 MW besides 11 projects with 4,622 MW capacity under active construction.
So, what has made Nhpc achieve such high benchmarks in its space? Sustainable development with a strong environment conscience. Ever since its inception in 1975, Nhpc has made hydropower generation environmentally sustainable and socially responsive. Therein lies its unflinching commitment towards conservation of the environment. Every project that the Nhpc undertakes has a rigorous environment clearance process that has EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment, and EMP, Environment Management Plan reports. Nhpc complies with all existing national standards for rehabilitation and resettlement activities. Established track record in implementing hydroelectric projects. From Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh and Sikkim in the northeast, Nhpc has hydroelectric power projects mostly in this geography of the country. Apart from successfully managing the development and implementation of hydroelectric projects that are located in the seismically sensitive Himalayan terrain, Nhpc has worked with various state governments in the country, foreign governments and international companies to complete projects. Strong financial position. The company is backed by an exceptional financial performance that has been one of the key drivers of its performance. Strong operating performance. With excellent capacity index and power generation exceeding the targets, it is a standout performance as far as operating performance of Nhpc is concerned. The strong performance finds its reason in the company's extensive monitoring, renovation and modernization of the power stations. A strong, competent and highly skilled workforce. Nhpc owes its predominant status in the field of hydroelectric production to its people, the hands that drive the wheel of the organization. Nhpc takes pride in its people and it is reflected in high investments that the organization makes in employee training and development. A key component of this successful workforce is the company's design and engineering team. This team is armed with engineering capabilities ranging from the concept stage to the commissioning of the project. NHPC is in a strong position to offer a wide range of consultancy services in the field of hydropower. It has been providing consultancy services to clients both in public and private sector in India and abroad. NHPC is registered as a consultant with the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, the African Development Bank, and the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development. The corporation is also registered as a consulting agency with Central Water Commission and Consultancy Development Center.
Our company is technically and financially very strong and sound, having capacity, capability, and credibility to construct and operate hydro projects. It is producing eco-friendly, qualitative, and cost-effective electricity for the overall development of the country. NHPC is a profit-making organization paying regular dividend to the government since 93-94. NHPC is energizing India and providing energy security by harnessing hydro potential of the country.
The organization has now laid the roadmap for the future through its 11th plan. As a part of its strategy to achieve this, the organization plans to undertake a few steps. Expand the current installed capacity. NHPC plans to increase its total installed capacity through its additional projects in the states of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and West Bengal. Enter into joint ventures and increasing international projects. NHPC is venturing into new markets that have a significant potential demand for capacity expansion through hydroelectric generation. Invest in technology. NHPC now plans to invest further in technology to modernize its operations that would eventually drive better project operating performance. For a young company like NHPC, it has already been a long, successful trek to the top in its own business space. However, like its past performance has shown, NHPC is now poised for a big leap. The leap is very likely to take the company to the next big level, where it can harness the country's hydropower in its entirety to provide power to millions and to alleviate the burgeoning power needs of a country sitting on the threshold of a new dawn.